Hello friends, welcome to Achieve Event Academy. In the last lecture we have discussed up to question number 9. So we will discuss question number 10 onwards in this particular lecture. So basically we are discussing the problems on the Stokes theorem. So let's start our discussion. So what we have seen in the previous set of lecture is that the Stokes theorem gives a relation between the line integral and the surface integral. Okay, so what we have seen, the basic expression for the Stokes theorem is f dot dr along the curve C is equal to curl of f dot n cap into ds. This is the surface integral along the surface S. Okay, so let us consider a surface S like this. Okay, and we have a curl and we have a curve that is bounding this surface S as this one. Okay, so obviously the unit normal vector will be in this particular direction. So the orientation of this curve C will be in anti-clockwise direction based on right hand thumb rule. Okay, so this is our curve C and this is our surface S. So the line integral is equal to surface integral. So Stokes theorem gives a relation between the line integral and the surface integral provided the surface is a hollow section. It is not applied on closed section, but the Gauss divergence theorem is being applied on a closed surface. Okay, so this is hollow from the bottom. So let us understand this from this particular shape. Okay, so let us consider a shape like this. Okay, so we have a surface S, this one. Okay, so this gray color portion is surface S and this black color is our curve C. Okay, so as per the Stokes theorem, f dot dr along the curve C is equal to curl of f dot n cap into ds. Okay, so this is the basic relation. Okay, so now let us solve these questions one by one. Okay, so let us discuss question number 10. So what is given in question number 10? Use Stokes theorem to evaluate del cross f dot n cap into ds. So we have to evaluate in question number 10. Question number 10, we have to evaluate surface integral along the surface as del cross f dot n cap into ds. This we have to evaluate, and the f is given as f is equal to y I cap plus x minus 2 x z j cap minus xy k cap. Okay, where S is the surface of a sphere. S is the surface of a sphere above xy plane. Okay, let us draw the surface of a sphere. This is the surface of a sphere and it is lying above xy plane. Okay, so let us draw the xy plane. So this is our xy plane, and let us draw the curve C. Okay, okay, so the equation of this sphere will be x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square. Okay, and curve C will be a circle because z is 0 here because it is lying in xy plane. So this will be x square plus y square is equal to a square. This is the equation of the curve C. So from Stokes theorem, we have this is the curve C. This is curve C and this is surface S. Okay, so we have from the and Stokes theorem gives a relation between line integral and surface integral. So along the curve C, f dot dr is equal to surface integral along the surface S. This is del cross f dot n cap into ds. Okay, so this we have to evaluate. This is same as line integral. So let us calculate the line integral. So we have f dot dr. So we have the value of f as f is equal to y I cap plus x minus 2 x z j cap minus xy k cap, and dr will be dr vector is equal to dx I cap plus dy j cap plus dz k cap. Okay, so let us take the line integral. So sorry, let us take the dot product. So f dot dr will be, so f dot dr along the curve C will be, this is equal to along the curve C, f dot dr will be y dx, and this is plus x minus 2 xz into dy, and this is minus xy dz. Okay, minus xy dz. This is along the curve C, but on curve C the value of z is 0. So this will get vanished 2xz, and dz will also be 0 because f dot dr is along the curve C, and curve C is lying on the xy plane. So the z component will be 0. So z will be 0 and dz will be 0. So we are left with y dx plus x dy along the curve C. Sorry, along the curve C. Okay. So now let us divide this by dt because we have to represent this in the terms of parametric form. So let us divide by dt and multiply by dt. Okay. So we have the curve C as this one. So in terms of parametric form, we have the parametric equations as x is equal to cos t, y is equal to sin t, and t varies from 0 to 2 pi. Okay. Let us place the limit here. So this is 0 to 2 pi, and this is the value of y is sin t into, and dx upon dt will be dx upon dt. This is equal to minus sin t into minus sin t plus x times of this is cos t into dy upon dt is cos t into dt. Okay, so this is the value of line integral along the curve C f dot dr. Okay, so now let us find f dot dr. F dot dr along the curve C is equal to, this is cos square t, and this is minus times of sin square t into dt. This is 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so this is equal to cos 2t into dt, because cos square t minus sin square t is cos 2t. This is 0 to 2 pi, and this is equal to minus sin 2t upon 2, and this is limit is 2 pi and 0. This is the value of I. Let us take this value as I. So I is equal to, this is sin 2 pi is 0 and sin 0 is 0. This is 0. This means the line integral is 0, and line integral is equal to surface integral. Okay, so the value of this surface integral del cross f dot n cap ds, this one, is equal to 0. Okay, based on this result. Okay, now let us discuss question number 11. Let us discuss question number 11. Okay. Okay. So in question number 11, we have to evaluate the surface integral curl of f dot n cap ds by transforming it into a line integral as being a part of surface of paraboloid. Okay. Z is equal to 1 minus x square minus y square. Okay. So the paraboloid is given as z is equal to 1 minus x square minus y square, for which z is greater than 0, and the value of f is given as y I cap plus z j cap plus x k cap. Okay, and we have to evaluate the surface integral along the surface S curl of f dot n cap into ds. This we have to evaluate. So let us solve this. Okay, so we have the paraboloid as, we have the equation of paraboloid as this one. So let us draw the coordinate axis, this one, and let us put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So this will somewhere here. Okay, so this is 0, 0 comma 0 comma 1. This is the paraboloid is like in this shape. Okay, so this is our paraboloid. The equation of paraboloid is z is equal to 1 minus x square minus y square. So on xy plane z is equal to 0. So the equation of this curve C will be, this is curve C. The equation of curve C will be x square plus y square is equal to 1. Okay, and in the terms of parametric form, the parametric equations are x is equal to cos t and y is equal to sin t, and t varies from 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so now let us evaluate the surface integral. So the surface integral is, sorry, this is our surface integral, and from Stokes theorem, this is equal to line integral along the curve C. This is f dot dr. Okay, so now let us evaluate f dot dr. So let us take this as I. So I is equal to, along the curve C, f dot dr. So the value of f is this one, and dr we can write as dr vector is dx I cap plus dy j cap plus dz k cap. So f dot dr will be y dx plus z dy plus x dz. Okay. So since curve C is lying on xy plane, so the value of z will be 0 and dz will also be 0. So this is y dx. So this we can represent as, along the curve C, y in the terms of parametric form. We have to represent in terms of parametric form. So let us divide with this by dt and multiply by dt. So this is equal to, along the curve C, this is, so let us place the value of y. So y is sin t, y is sin t, and dx upon dt is minus sin t into dt, and limit will be 0 to 2 pi. So this is equal to minus of sin square t into dt. This is 0 to 2 pi. So this will be equal to minus of 1 minus cos 2t upon 2 into dt, and this is 0 to 2 pi. This is equal to minus 1 by 2 into 2 pi plus half of sin 2t upon 2. This is 2 pi and 0. So sin of 4 pi will be 0, sin of 0 will be 0. So this is straight away 0. So we are left with, this gets cancelled, this is minus pi. Okay, so the value of this surface integral will be minus pi. Okay, because this surface integral is equal to line integral, and line integral we have got as minus pi. So the value of this surface integral is minus pi. So now let us discuss question number 12. So what is given in question number 12? What, by converting into the line integral, evaluate del cross a dot n cap ds, where the value of a is given by this particular expression, where s is the surface of cone given by z is equal to 2 minus x square plus y square. So let us solve this. Okay, so we have the cone is given by as z is equal to 2 minus root under x square plus y square. So let us draw the cone. Okay, so we have the xy plane like this. Okay, so when x is equal to y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, so we have z as, so we have the value of z as 2. So this is 0 comma 0 comma 2, and when z is equal to 0, we have x square plus y square root under is equal to 2. This means x square plus y square is equal to 4. So this is our curve C. Okay, so when z is equal to 0, the curve C is like this. Okay, and when x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, the value of z is 2. So our cone is like this. Okay, so this is our curve C, and this is our surface S. So surface S is z is equal to 2 minus root under x square plus y square, and curve C is x square plus y square is equal to 4. Okay, this is our curve C, this is our surface S. Okay, so now let us calculate this surface integral. So we have to evaluate, what we have to evaluate? We have to evaluate surface integral along the surface S del cross a dot n cap ds. Okay, so using Stokes theorem, this is equal to along the curve C a dot dr. So let us calculate this line integral. So the line integral along the curve C a dot dr. So let us take this as I. Okay, so I is equal to this one. So this is equal to a dot dr we have to calculate. So the value of a is equal to, a is a vector point function. So this is x minus z I cap plus x cube plus yz j cap minus 3xy square k cap. So let us calculate a dot dr, and dr we can write as, this is dx I cap plus dy j cap plus dz k cap. So a dot dr, this is equal to, along the curve C, this is x minus z into dx plus x cube plus yz into dy minus 3xy square dz. Okay, so on curve C, the value of z is 0. So this is 0 and this is 0 and this is 0. So this is equal to, along the curve C, this is x dx and this is plus x cube dy. Okay, and in terms of parametric form, We can represent this circle as x is equal to 2 cos t, y is equal to 2 sin t, and t varies from 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so this is equal to 0 to 2 pi. This is x times of, in terms of parametric form, we can divide this by dt and multiply by dt. Okay, so dx by dt. So dx by dt will be, dx upon dt will be minus 2 sin t. Okay, and value of x is 2 cos t. Let us write down here. So x is 2 cos t and dx upon dt is minus 2 sin t plus x cube. X cube will be 8 cos cube t. 8 cos cube t into dy upon dt is 2 cos t into dt. Okay, so this is the value of I. So I is equal to, this is equal to 0 to 2 pi. This is 8 to just 16 cos 4t. Okay, and this is minus of, let us take the 2 sin t cos t. So minus 2 sin 2t into dt. Okay, so this will be equal to 16 times of 0 to 2 pi cos 4t dt minus 2 times of sin 2t dt. This is 0 to 2 pi. Okay, let us calculate this. Let us further simplify this. So we have this as the value of I as, so I is equal to 16 times of, this we can write as, this we can 2 pi we can divide by 4, 2 pi upon 4, and we can multiply by 4. So 4 we can take out, this is into 4. Okay, this is cos 4t into dt minus 2 times of sin 2t is, integration of sin 2t is minus cos 2t upon 2, and this is limit is 2 pi and 0. Okay, so cos of 4 pi is 1 and cos of 0 is also 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is straight away 0. This 16 into 4, and from cosine rule, this we can write as, this is 4 and this is 3 into 2 upon 1 into pi upon 2. Okay, so this is equal to 16 is getting cancelled, and this is 12 pi. Okay, this is equal to, the I we have taken as line integral, and line integral is equal to surface integral. So this is equal to curl of f, that is del cross a dot n cap into ds along the surface S. This is the value of this surface integral. So we have discussed up to question number 12. So we will discuss further questions in next particular lecture. Thank you.